A major shift has taken place in the last 2 decades. Children are spending more time indoors, specifically online, than outdoors with friends. The internet has become the new playground. Spending too much time online can negatively impact your son or daughter's physical health, peer interaction, and social skills. Kids 8 to 12 can navigate the internet safely, but you can't assume they will click around danger-free. There is no safety net against predators or pornography unless you set one up. There are other dangers as well. The bullying that once occurred in the playground now takes place online. The safety in numbers approach that once deterred bullies dissipates online. Cyberbullies can be merciless, fueled by the bravado that comes from interacting in a virtual environment. Cyberbullying can lead to depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. And just as dangerous to your child's developing mind is pornography. Your son or daughter may not be sexually active for years, but watching pornography now could have a long-term impact. It is difficult to form a casual porn viewing habit because the brain is stimulated when porn is viewed. Dopamine levels rise, oxytocin is released, along with endorphins and serotonin. This cocktail of hormones creates addictive qualities. But the brain eventually fatigues, stopping the production of dopamine, leaving the viewer wanting more but unable to reach satisfaction. As a result, viewers seek out more intense pornography to get the same high. The thing is, your child will not have to go hunting for pornography. It will come hunting for them. It may shock you to learn that 90% of police investigations regarding online child sexual abuse involved self-generated sexual content. Many of these cases involved kids sending nude photos of themselves. One study found that 40% of kids agreed that it is normal to send nude photos online. As a dad, this should scare the heck out of you. Kids are being asked to share nude photos and they're doing it. With all this insanity going on, how do you keep your son or daughter safe from the internet? First, don't give them free rein over the screen. It's your device. They get to use it on your terms. Establish healthy limits and allow more freedom as your child demonstrates their ability to handle increased time online. And be aware of what they're doing online, who they are friends with, and what websites, media platforms, and chat rooms they frequent. If your child owns a device with internet access, install parental control software. This could help prevent even accidental viewing of inappropriate material. You should know your child's passwords. It is a way to establish safety and accountability. They're also more likely to make good choices knowing you have access. If they don't comply with the rules, remember, you're the parent. You can always take it away from them. It's hard to make the case that a child between 8 and 12 needs a social media account. Peer interactions should be heavily weighted toward in-person connections. Building an online community can be safe when monitored, but the earlier you hand your child the keys, the more likely they will experience a crash. So you may want to delay it as long as possible, or at least until they are mature enough to understand the dangers. Dad, it's up to you to start the internet usage conversation. And here are some questions you might want to ask your son or daughter. Why is it so important to have a smartphone or tablet? How are you going to use it? What websites, games, and social media platforms do your friends use? Have you ever seen anything online that you knew was inappropriate? The internet is not the wolf stalking your child. It's more like the open field where wolves exist. And like sheep, kids tend to wander, and that's what predators want. Your job as a dad is to be the shepherd. So it's up to you to make the right choices to keep them safe. In doing this, you may be the bad guy for a short time, but one day they'll understand. Perhaps when they have kids of their own. Dad, the playground has changed, so don't let your guard down.